Happy birthday.
Hello, how are you today? It's a great day to be alive. It's 4 o'clock. So the book I'm currently reading is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and I'm on page 74. Good stuff, good stuff. Look, I'm enjoying this book a lot. I got into it relatively straight away, which is unheard of with me in fantasy or like books in general. It usually takes me a while to get into books, but I got into this book quite well. I'm enjoying the characters. The main character, Karu, she's 2 lives, so she's a normal, college life. Then she has this other life. So I don't know how to describe it. She seems to just be an errand girl. I also have to tell you, I got 2 books today. I'm even more gassed about these because I didn't buy them. She hacked the system. So the first book I won. It was like on this book trivia Zoom call thing, and I won somehow. I don't know how I got this book. It is the Bone Criers Moon by Catherine Purdy. And how beautiful. This is beautiful. It looks so nice. Brimming with rich mythology, deadly romance, and fantastical flawed characters. Absolutely spellbinding. My physical TBR seems to be increasing by the second. Stressed. Second book came in Owl Crate, the Owl Crate December box, which I got today. I filmed a video, it was great. So it was this book, and it is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. And look how beautiful. Ooh, cute. Have, the dust jacket, but inside is a whole new world. Look, it is so sick. There's these 2 characters. I'm assuming they might be the main characters, or they're just random people she decided to lob in the picture. The naked cover.
I'm dying. Help me.
It's like a metallic brown gold. It is so class, and there's this sword and this rose, I think. I should know because I'm a gardener. It is a purple rose. God help us. And it's signed, honestly. So today I have to take down my Christmas decorations. I'm really sad and I might cry. Also, a little life update. For my 2021 goals, I want to run a mini marathon. But then it went downhill because I looked and the last of the tickets was in December. I was like, shit, it's January. But I can do one for charity, which is, I think it's even better. It's for the Irish Cancer Society. It's a women's 10k run. I think I'll do it. I've been training. I have no problem doing exercises because I like doing sports. It's just the diet. It's just I love food. Food is so tasty. It's one of a kind, and I don't want to deprive myself. But then I'm like, Sarah, you're getting chubby. Hold back on the food. But then I'm like, I love food. You're chubby. Food. An endless cycle. Disagreement with myself. I've been running on the treadmill. I ran outside yesterday. Bad idea. I walked most of it. I did 2k on the treadmill today. Also did a bit of calf exercises, so I'll build up my calf strength. Also, I want to do this other thing. It's called Hell and Back. These are all in June this year, so I don't know if we're actually going to be able to because of the whole coronavirus and that, but I really want to do them. Like Hell and Back looks perfect. It doesn't look perfect, it looks astronomically painful. It's like an obstacle course, so you go and muck, you jump stuff, you do some other stuff. I want to get like a group of people to do it. Like, you don't even have to be athletic, you just have to have the willpower to go on. And I don't want to do it by myself because it's more like a team thing. I've been making hot chocolate too, and I'm getting pretty good with it. I'm going to tell you the secret ingredient. Okay, get your hot chocolate, like powder or something, chuck it all in. It'll taste so good. I'm a chef.
Kama Sutra, does it suit you? Your velvet dress is slipping off. Would you stay with me? It's coming through you. Never knew how much it means when you spoke to me.
looks like there's a holy person behind me. Would you believe it? It's actually a chair. Sun Cancer. I think it's 1 o'clock. Maybe right or maybe wrong. So, progress on the book. 182. I've read that much. I have to read that much. I'm doing well. I'm on chapter 27. I read none of this book yesterday. This all happened this morning. I woke up at 7 because I thought I was going to a doctor's appointment. When I was coming out of the toilet at probably 10 past 7 this morning, Mother came out. I was like, Sarah, it's actually been cancelled. I was like, Mom, great.
Why are you bullying me?
Actually turned out to be really great because I went outside. It was like dark. The moon was out. Obsessed with moons. I love moons. I love talking to moons. I might be losing my marbles. Got my cup of tea. I read this book. I'm absolutely loving this book. The love interest in this, I spotted him. I don't know if I like it. It's not insta love, but it's kind of insta love. Okay, setting the scene for you. These two people are in battle. He's about to kill her, but then he finds out, oh, he has a little bit of humanity left for her. He doesn't want to kill her. It just sounds so stereotypical. And the key to win a war is to be so beautiful that your enemies just stare at you. They can't even kill you, they're staring at you. So that's the key. Get your beauty on. I was learning a bit of ASL and I've learned the alphabet from A to J. Yeah, I'm really liking it. This is one of my goals for last year, but I never did it. But this year I'm like, yes, I'm learning. I've no reason to learn it because I have no friends or family who are deaf, but I would just want to do it just in case. I have a to-do list for today. I'll put it up on the screen here, I think. I don't know if I will, but we'll try. Need to practice more concertina.
So long silent movies, quiet dances on the screen. So long to burning slowly, smelling sweat and kerosene.
She said ugly in 5 languages. Jesus Christ. The last 2 hours I've been playing the concertina, congregating with my teachers. Such a weird word in this context, but I've been messaging my piano teacher and my concertina teacher because, backstory, so I have my exams in my concertina and my piano this year in April, May. They're my final exams, so I'm on grade 8 on both of the instruments, so we know final exams, it's hardship times. Grade 1 exam piece. Grade 8 on the concertina is like 70, but I enjoy it. We're good, we're semi-good, we're not good. I have to listen to a live concert, trad Irish music for my concertina because I have to do an essay on it. I actually really like listening to or watching people play their trad instruments because they get so into it and it just makes me like, yes. My progress on ASL, I've done now A to T, which is great. I only have a few letters left of the alphabet. I watered my plants. One of them was actually dead. I hoovered my room. I like cleaned off the surfaces. New year, new me. Book related, page 224. So read that. That much to read. We're doing good. But the plot is still really good. It's just the romance that is putting me off. It's so weird. And it's not, I feel like it's insta love. And like he's projecting his love onto this character because he lost the person he loved and she has, I don't even know, they don't even have the same traits I think, but like he thinks it's her and I don't know. It's so weird and it's putting me off because it's the only thing they're focusing on at this part anyways for the last 20 pages. Look at that. Beautiful.
Movies, quiet dances on the screen. So long to burning slowly, smelling sweat and kerosene.
I am so intoxicated by this story right now. I have literal to God read over 100 pages. It's 376 right now. So I read that chunk and I have only that small bit left. So like we're getting a backstory of one of the characters and it's so interesting. I'm absolutely loving this book. I don't want to put it down. Like something's happening, but I'm trying to put the pieces together, but it's not working out. I'm going to finish today. I'm going to have a great day, and it's snowing. I think it's 11:15 right now in the morning. We're going to go on a walk into the fields with the dogs. So I finished this book about 5 minutes ago. I'm really conflicted because I really liked it. This is like the first book in ages where I've been really invested in the story. The plot was amazing. Like her writing was phenomenal. Like I can't wait to read more of her books. So one of the conflicting things I have about this book right now is Madrigal and Carew. I don't like how they're both in one body. Like for me now, it's it's not Karu anymore, because it's just a physical vessel. Karu is just a physical vessel. Like Madrigal is the soul. Like, I'm really confused when they're saying, oh, that's Karu, but I'm like, it's not though. Madrigal is there. Like, I just wish it was just one person. The romance for me too is weird because I call him Akavia, but it's probably not that. Does he even like Karu? Because it's Madrigal that he loves. So I'm so confused on that. Before they like broke the wishbone that, oh, just know that I love you, Karu. But clearly not, because he recognized her like soul-wise as Madrigal. So I'm really confused, and it's really irritating that there's two people in one body. Like, don't get me wrong, 2 for 1, really great, but in persons, not so great. The writing, the plot, so amazing. I found them like absolutely amazing. It's just these two things of Akavia's romance. Like, I honest to God thought Akavia and Karu were siblings. I'm not even kidding you. I thought he was going to say, don't hate me for this, I still love you, but we're actually brother and sister. I'm like, wow, incest to the max. Absolutely loved the friendship between Susanna, I think that's her name, and Karu. Their friendship, phenomenal. This morning, me and the parents went for a walk, an hour and a half. It was really nice with the dogs because it was all snowy. Hello. I'm currently in the sitting room. The Christmas tree is still up. It's my mom's birthday today. I started The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I don't have it physically here with me, but like, imagine the gloriousness of the book, because it is glorious. And I'm on page 106 already. I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting. I love how we're going from the past to the present. There's so many plants next to me. One would think I'm in a forest. I think I'm in my sitting room. Father Dearest has gone to the shoppa to get some cockmillish. I'm just talking Irish here now. And he was like, what do you want? I was like, I want the fresh roll.
Kama Sutra, does it suit you? Your velvet dress is slipping up. Would you stay with me?
Oh, I'm looking for Maddie Martell.
Oh, my progress on this lovely book. 156. So I read that much and I have this much to read. Really liking it so far. The dual narrative thing between her past self and her future and her present self. Really like it. We've got to the male character now. We've encountered Henry. So Henry seems like a sound... What is happening? He might turn out to be the most dickish person ever, but right now we're liking him. Chapters 2 are really interesting because they're in Roman numerals, and my Roman numeral skills go up to 5. There is VII. Like, what is that? I really like the writing, so V.E. Schwab, you might have got me in your trap. My finger's just chilling. I hope you enjoyed the little montage of me walking. It was great for me to edit. Like, honestly, I love watching my shoes just go fast. So we're going through the forestry and it was so beautiful. It was -5 degrees Celsius and it was so frosty looking and I loved it. I think that's my like perfect day. Like, it's clear skies and it's just frosty and cold and my dog keeps barking and I might have to top off her head. It took us like over 2 hours to do it, but I had a great time. Mom took a lot of videos. We got to a lake too and it was completely frozen. Me and Father and the dogs, can't forget the dogs, we went on it and it was like cracking. I was like, we could die at any moment, but we did not. Are you liking this background? Should I do more videos? Because I have my LED lights now, so like they're providing so much light, because this is white now. I can do red. Can I do red? Yeah, this is red. I don't think I'll do this. This is kind of creepy. Green, blue. Oh. Well, she in a club or what? I think it's 10 o'clock. I made a slight error. I thought my brother was leaving yesterday to go back to the Netherlands, but lo and behold, he's not leaving till tomorrow. So we had another day with the dearest brother himself, and we're not going to see him now till summer, which is in Summer for him is like July. Mom might go into a slight depression. She may or she may not. I will fill the gap though. We played chess, and so I have a different opinion on chess now, because I remember in my, I think it's my New Year's 24 readathon, I was like so definite. I was like, yeah, chess, I hate it. What is chess? Just a bad game. My opinion has changed. It was like a tag team thing, so it was me and my brother who's been playing it for years versus my dad and my mom who've been playing it for a couple of days. So the odds were in our favour. But nevertheless, you know, Papa Dearest or Mother Dearest could have pulled out some bangers out of their pocket. We won all 3 matches. I was really happy with one of the moves I was thinking about, because my brother didn't even think about it and I did. I was like, holy moly, Sarah, your brain. I think I watched a bit of a movie. It's called Onwards, I think. It has a voiceover of Chris Pratt, who I've been absolutely loving as an actor. He's so great. In this reading vlog, we accomplished a lot, I have to say. We finished Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and for The Invisible Life of ADDIE LARUE I got to pay, so I'm still on 156. Peace out.